I like meeting new people, but it could be kind of frustrating when you're not aware of your facial expression and what people receive. Hello, good people. Coach Danita here with another Tidbit Tuesday. As you might be able to hear, I am definitely fighting something. I have a lot of home remedies that I use to try to clear up congestion and all that. So hopefully they're in full effect and I can be back to 100% in maybe 2 days. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I feel like I've had a hard time expressing myself. A few of my friends have pointed out that I can be a very unapproachable person. If I was like really focused on a task, then I would have like a mommy face, like, don't interrupt me. I'm busy. You're used to having to scare off people who don't mean you any good. You also scare away people who you may want to get to know, but because they're not on your shopping list and they're not a part of your workout regimen and they're not, they're not on your mind while you're doing these other tasks. I like meeting new people, but it could be kind of frustrating when you're not aware of your facial expression and what people receive. Over time, I've thought about different things that have happened in my life. A lot of it I've included in my book, Falling for the Right One, available on Amazon. We were young and we had like our best friends. Have you ever watched a small child become friends with another child? Like, in their mind, it takes nothing for them to be best friends. It's like you meet somebody, oh my goodness, we have the same color bow today. That is my best friend. When you're busy adulting in life, people are going to disappoint you. People are going to disappoint you that are close to you because the people who are closest to you, you know the most about, and they know the most about you. And so oftentimes they disappoint us the most. There are stories that we make up in our head about people, types of people. We make generalizations. It shifts the way people date. It shifts the way people look at themselves. When I was younger, I struggled with the fact that I was black. And not just black, but a black woman. A lot of what I saw in my reality and in the media, quite frankly, were these angry, bitter black women who were always yelling, who never seemed to enjoy themselves, and who seemed to repel everybody. So nobody wanted to be around them. And a lot of the black women I saw were struggling single parents. Growing up with that, it made me create this generalization that women who look like me had a hard time keeping a good man, keeping genuine friendships, and had a hard time enjoying life just in general. And it really wasn't necessarily the truth. That's what I saw and that's what I perceived it to be. And so I didn't want to be that. But that creates a level of self-hate. And to be honest, because of disappointments growing up, I ended up harboring some of that bitterness anyway. Your first love is oftentimes not your only love in your life. I had friends that I thought would be my best friends for the rest of my life. And although those things happen and they're a part of growing up, they still hurt. And if you don't take the time to heal properly, you hold them on and they'll start to shape who you are, which oftentimes creates these walls, hence the mommy face. One of the things that my 4-year-old toddler pointed out to me was the fact that I didn't smile very much. And it wasn't that I wasn't happy or grateful for certain things. I didn't put forth an effort to show it outwardly. And so I would literally practice smiling. I didn't want my toddler thinking that mommy was always upset or sad or frustrated, or that being an adult meant you couldn't be happy. I wanted her to look forward to being a woman and pursuing her dreams and her goals and, being a professional and things like that. But I couldn't project that to her if I always looked mean and focused. I had this little one looking at me now. Now it wasn't just people that I saw on the street. It wasn't just people who were my friends or my neighbors or people at my church or people I worked with. Now it was my daughter in my home. I was responsible for raising this child. And once I became aware of what she was seeing, I wanted to respond to that in love.